The Sun Prairie School District meeting took a turn tonight when a parent served the board and superintendent with a civil lawsuit.
This lawsuit comes after the former dean of students at Sun Prairie West High School was arrested and charged in Dane County and federally for child pornography and exploitation, and parents allege the board did not take proper action.
WMTV's Tabitha Bland was at that meeting tonight and has more on the legal action being taken.
Well, the man behind the lawsuit is actually the first parent that I spoke to months ago when the former dean was arrested. The lawsuit filed in Dane County Court is raising serious questions about transparency, accountability, and student safety in the Sun Prairie Area School District.
I got court papers, one here for the board clerk and then one for the superintendent.
Monday's board governance meeting didn't start as usual. It started with a civil lawsuit.
I was waiting to see if he'd call to come to my house.
Justin Smith, a Sun Prairie parent, has never filed a lawsuit. That is, until now.
I watched so many families that have been involved in this since before the police got involved, and they've been fighting all summer.
He says the fighting just wasn't enough. It was time for a judge to call the shots.
Now there's a court that can decide that, and then the community can know what side to take.
The lawsuit claims that the board has consistently held closed-door meetings without telling the public what was being discussed, allegedly violating a legal requirement. According to the civil suit, one board member even admitted in a text message that the board decided what information to release to the public before any official discussion on the matter took place.
And we're not asking for every detail of every meeting. What we're asking for is the transparency that they promised and the details that we're lawfully allowed to have.
It also alleges the superintendent failed to take action on known staff misconduct, despite his duty to oversee student safety and personnel. In April, the former Sun Prairie West dean of students was placed under an internal investigation for inappropriate relations with a student. The district investigated, closed the case, and never reported it to police.
You can't just stand by. You can't, because you don't know what the next danger is going to be.
WMTV reached out to the Board of Education for a response to the legal action and accusations. They say in part, quote, "Today is a governance meeting. We do not have any additional comments to offer at this time," end quote.
We can't be standing here having this exact same conversation after the next investigation. We need to do it and fix it now.
Now, Smith is hoping to achieve a few different things through the civil suit. The first is getting a judge to declare the board violated the Wisconsin Open Meetings Law. They also are demanding a court order to stop unlawful closed meetings. They also want to make sure that they provide full disclosure to the public. They're also hoping for accountability for the superintendent's alleged breach of duties. Live in the studio, Tabitha Bland, WMTV 15 News.
All right, Tabitha, thank you. Now, we've been covering this story since June when we learned that the Sun Prairie West staff were under investigation. Since then, we've uncovered the school investigation and found out they didn't tell police.
Yeah, but this is not the first time the school district had an employee under investigation. If you remember, October of 2022, a Sun Prairie teacher was arrested for secretly recording students in the bathroom at Prairie View Middle School. Law enforcement found videos of at least 39 children on 37-year-old Matthew Quagliari's iPad. He admitted to recording kids in school bathrooms for 4 to 5 years. He was sentenced on April 4th of this year after pleading guilty in January.